Have you ever wondered why type 2 diabetes has become such a prevalent condition worldwide? It's a question that's been asked by many, and the answer is far more complex than most people realize. Let's start with some facts. The World Health Organization estimates that in 2023, nearly 400 million people around the globe were living with type 2 diabetes. That's roughly the equivalent of every single individual in the United States and Canada combined. Alarming, isn't it? This chronic condition, characterized by the body's inability to effectively use insulin, is often viewed as a life sentence. It's a misconception that's been ingrained within our society, leading many to believe that once you're diagnosed, there's no turning back. However, what if I told you that scientific research suggests otherwise? Yes, you heard that right. A wealth of research has emerged in recent years, challenging the long-held belief that type 2 diabetes is irreversible. These studies suggest that with the right approach, it may be possible to reverse the condition and regain control over your health. Now, this doesn't mean that reversing diabetes is as simple as flipping a switch. It's a complex process that requires a comprehensive understanding of the disease, its root causes, and the lifestyle changes necessary to combat it. But the fact remains that the potential for reversibility exists, and that's a concept that deserves our attention. In this series, we'll delve into the intricacies of type 2 diabetes. We'll explore the role of insulin resistance, the impact of dietary choices, and the steps one can take to potentially reverse this condition. Our aim here isn't to provide false hope, but to shed light on the possibilities that exist within the realm of scientific understanding. So, what if we told you that type 2 diabetes could be reversed? Intriguing, isn't it? To understand the reversal, we must first understand insulin resistance. Insulin, a hormone produced by your pancreas, is like a key. It unlocks the doors of your cells, allowing glucose to enter and fuel them. This is how your body maintains its energy balance. But what happens when the key doesn't fit the lock anymore? That's where insulin resistance comes in. It's like having a rusty key. The lock, or in this case your cells, doesn't recognize it. So the glucose that would usually provide energy can't enter, causing it to build up in the bloodstream. Over time, this excess glucose can lead to type 2 diabetes. Imagine a bustling city with a traffic problem. Glucose is the traffic, insulin is the traffic police, and your cells are the city. When the traffic police are fit and healthy, they direct the traffic efficiently, and the city functions smoothly. However, when the traffic police become rusty and inefficient, traffic congestion occurs, disrupting the city's flow. That's insulin resistance for you. But why does this happen? Well, various factors come into play. A diet high in fat and sugar, lack of physical activity, stress, and genetics all contribute to the development of insulin resistance. The worrying part? Insulin resistance often has no symptoms. It's like a silent alarm that doesn't ring until it's too late. And when it does, it brings along a host of other complications like high blood pressure, heart disease, kidney disease, and more. But here's the good news. Insulin resistance isn't a death sentence. It's not some irreversible fate that you're doomed to live with. Quite the contrary. With the right lifestyle changes, you can manage it, and yes, even reverse it. So let's drop the fear and embrace the facts. This isn't just about understanding a medical term, it's about understanding your body and how you can take control of your health. Insulin resistance isn't just a medical term. It's a physiological condition that can be managed and even reversed. Now that we understand insulin resistance, let's delve into the role of diet. You see, what we consume plays a significant part in our body's insulin response. One common misconception is that all fats are bad for us. In reality, it's not just about the quantity, but also the quality of the fat we consume. Even high-quality fats like organic olive oil, when consumed in excess, can contribute to insulin resistance. That's right. Too much of a good thing can indeed be harmful. This is because fats, particularly saturated fats, can make our cells more resistant to insulin. When we consume too much fat, it accumulates in places it shouldn't, like our muscles and liver. This accumulation interferes with the function of insulin in our cells, leading to insulin resistance. However, it's not all doom and gloom. We can make dietary choices that help us maintain a healthy insulin response. This is where plant-based proteins and organic fruits and vegetables come into the picture. Plant-based proteins, such as those found in legumes, nuts, and whole grains, are excellent choices. They not only provide us with essential amino acids, but they also come with a host of other nutrients like fiber, vitamins, and minerals. These nutrients work together to keep our blood sugar levels stable, reducing the risk of insulin resistance. Similarly, organic fruits and vegetables are powerhouses of nutrition. They are packed with fiber, which slows down the release of sugar into our bloodstream, preventing spikes in blood sugar levels. They also contain antioxidants that fight inflammation, a key player in insulin resistance. So the next time you're planning your meals, remember to go for a balance. Include plenty of plant-based proteins and organic fruits and vegetables. Limit your intake of fats, even the high-quality ones. Remember, the power to control insulin resistance largely lies on your plate. So, is reversing type 2 diabetes really possible? This is a question that echoes in the minds of many, and today we're here to unpack the answers. When we talk about reversing diabetes, we're not talking about a magical cure, but a scientifically backed method that involves making significant changes to your diet and lifestyle. The goal is to manage your blood sugar levels so effectively that they return to normal ranges and stay there. The backbone of this approach is a diet rich in fruits and vegetables sourced organically. Why organic, you ask? Organic produce is grown without synthetic pesticides and fertilizers, providing you with a cleaner, more nutrient-dense option. These nutrients play an essential role in managing and potentially reversing type 2 diabetes. Now let's talk about fat. Cutting down on fat, especially from animal sources, is crucial in reducing insulin resistance. Even high-quality olive oil, praised for its health benefits, should be consumed in moderation. Excessive fat in our diet can lead to an accumulation of fat in cells that are not designed to store it, such as those in our muscles and liver. This can lead to insulin resistance, a key player in the development of type 2 diabetes. Instead, you should focus on plant-based proteins. They not only provide the necessary amino acids for your body, but also come with a host of other nutrients and fiber, all while being lower in fat. And this isn't just theoretical. Numerous people have successfully reversed their type 2 diabetes following this approach. Scientific studies back these success stories, showing that a plant-based diet, low in fat and high in complex carbohydrates, can significantly improve insulin sensitivity, helping to normalize blood sugar levels. In conclusion, reversing type 2 diabetes isn't an overnight process. It requires dedication, discipline, and a shift in your dietary habits. But the rewards are immense. Reversing type 2 diabetes isn't a myth. It's a reality that many have achieved, and you can too. Let's recap what we've learned today. We've embarked on an enlightening journey to understand the complex world of type 2 diabetes. As we've discovered, the prevalence of this condition is startling, affecting millions globally. Yet, it's shrouded in a veil of misconceptions. One common misunderstanding is the idea that diabetes is a life sentence. But we've seen that it's a condition that can be managed, and in many cases, even reversed. The heart of the diabetes conundrum lies in insulin resistance. Our body's inability to effectively use insulin, a hormone vital for regulating our blood sugar levels, plays a central role in the development of type 2 diabetes. But don't be disheartened. Knowledge of this mechanism is the first step in our fight against the disease, and then we delved into the role of diet. It's not just about cutting down on sugars. We've highlighted the importance of reducing fat intake, especially saturated fats, to lessen insulin resistance. Even the healthiest sounding foods, like high-quality organic olive oil, should be consumed in moderation. It's about balance, not deprivation. We've also championed the heroes of a diabetes-friendly diet. The fruits and vegetables from organic sources that bring an array of beneficial nutrients to our plates, and plant-based proteins, which are a healthier alternative to their animal counterparts. Remember, it's not about completely eliminating certain food groups, but making informed choices. And finally, we've explored the path to reversing diabetes. It's a journey that requires dedication and consistency, but it's a journey worth taking. Through lifestyle changes and a focus on a balanced diet, we can improve our body's insulin sensitivity and take back control of our health. The journey to reversing type 2 diabetes begins with understanding. Remember, knowledge is power, and in this case, it could be the power to change your life.